It's perp, and I just got done watching A24's new series on Netflix called Beef. This is starring Stephen Yeun and Ali Wong. This is like a comedy drama. This series is insane. I don't expect nothing less from A24. So pretty much the premise is very simple, but it's very complicated at the same time. You have Stephen Young's character that plays Danny, Ali Wong's character that plays Amy, and this is pretty much about these two getting into a little bit of road rage. As Danny, in the beginning, he's trying to return these grills. Later, you learn that he was trying to kill himself or delete himself, and as he's leaving the parking lot, because he forgot his receipt, and everybody, we've been there where you're trying to return something and you uh forget where you put the receipt, and you're already kind of frustrated. He's always like, you know everybody's kind of been in that kind of situation. I made a video about this on my TikTok a while ago, seeing that clip from the trailer. That reminded me of just trying to get out of like a Wawa parking lot, or just even trying to find parking. Like, you could definitely find yourself in these situations. And this goes so crazy because it starts off, like I said, with them getting into this road rage thing, and then, one thing leads to another, and they're trying to kind of one up each other. And with that, it trickles down into their personal life, and you see Danny dealing with stuff with his brother, also his cousin, and the same thing is kind of going on with Amy's character, where she is really focused on her daughter and trying to focus on her marriage. And this whole incident has just made their lives more difficult. And also Danny, he's hiding a lot of things. There's a lot of lies, a lot of deception that's going on. Danny's brother Paul plays a big part in this because Amy decides to kind of catfish him into kind of trying to get into his life, try to get into his head a little bit. But I liked how this is all set up, where we kind of see them playing mind games with one another, and then we also kind of see what those ramifications do, and it just gets progressively worse and worse. There was one point in this series where you think that all is well, but no, it just keeps going left. It just keeps getting more and more bizarre. The last 3 episodes, man, are my favorite episodes of the series, because episode 8, we get a lot more backstory on Amy and also Danny when they were younger, and just why they are the way they are. But it's like I said, family is everything about these characters. Danny is trying to, help his brother out, but also help his mother and father get out of Korea so he can get this land. And he's doing all these different techniques, or not techniques, but he's doing all these different methods trying to get money. He's trying to be the best contractor and whatnot, but he's constantly getting into trouble with his cousin Isaac, which Isaac is an interesting character in this as well. And on Amy's end, she's got to deal with her marriage, like I said, dealing with her daughter, trying to just get this land this deal so she doesn't have to work as much. She has this like $10 million deal on the line, and she has to deal with this racist woman, really. But what ends up happening to her, I'm talking about Jordan. Wow, crazy, bro. That's what I said. They have so many interesting characters that interact with both Danny and Amy, that it just makes for a very compelling watch for 10 episodes straight. And there's a lot of relatability with these characters, especially with Danny's character. And overall, every character that you get introduced to, because it comes down to money, where Amy, she's been working. Her husband is kind of stay at home. He just works on his art and whatnot. She has to kind of be the bread. She's the breadwinner. She brings, the checks home and whatnot, but she doesn't want to continuously work because that's having an effect between her and June. That's her daughter. And June was also dope in here. She's adorable, very funny character. There's a scene where she recognizes Danny's, be like, I know you. I know you. I really like that scene and what ends up happening with her character and all these other characters that are the supporting cast as well. It's just madness. One thing leads to another. It just escalates. And there's a whole lesson to be learned throughout this whole entire series after watching it, where a lot of the lies and the deceptions, start to eat up these characters. And it gets to a point where you might as well just, accept your fate, accept, that this happened, or this whole situation was kind of dumb. Look at where it led us. It's fun. It's really dope, man. I can't express it enough. You should definitely go watch this for yourself. I think Steven Yeun and Ali Wong, they definitely should get some type of Emmy nomination for this performance. This is definitely one of my favorite new shows to come out this year. Probably my favorite. We'll have to see how everything else plays out, man. But just those last 3 episodes kind of just blew my mind, just how wacky they were. And it was very A24, just the way that it's styled and just the way it's shot. The title cards and just every episode and what every episode kind of meant. It had its own kind of self-contained meaning. I have no idea if they're going to do a season 2. It kind of leaves it open for it, but who knows? I don't think they will. I think it would be alright if they ended it the way that they ended it. If you have seen this series, let me know how you feel about it. What were some of your favorite episodes? And let me know overall your thoughts. Till next time, I'm out.